How to balance career advancement and family relationships. Hi, you are welcome to Apostle Wakawa channel. In this video, I would like to look at how you can move from what they popularly call the Oscar curse to the Oscar gift. Now, you will discover that in most relationships, there are times where the wife, begins to prosper, or maybe she goes to school and she has a better career than the husband, and the husband now is maybe having a menial job. Sometimes the imbalance of careers really cause a lot of problems in the home. I will try to address that in this video. Please, I would like you to subscribe to this channel, click and share with your friends, so that more nuggets of truth like this will be made available to everyone. Let's go into the video immediately. Why is it that most of the times you find out that when the wife in a relationship begins to prosper more than the husband, maybe she's handling a better job or she's having a higher pay, it always brings a lot of problems in the home. Somebody said that most of the women that rose to stardom, they were not able to maintain relationships. Some of them have to give up their families for their careers. And that is true. Look at the film stars, look at prominent women in politics, and many others like that. They could not be able to handle their homes. The family, they had to be either single mom, but for them to remain together, became a lot of problems because they could not be able to balance career advancement and, family relationships. Now, many years ago, I had that problem because I was just a young pastor starting out and I got married to a banker. Now, it wasn't easy at all because it was like my wife was earning more than me, and even the side remarks that I was receiving from friends did not help out. You hear friends, talking down on me that, look, your wife is the one that is leading the family and you don't have a say because he that pays the piper dictates the tune. So it wasn't easy for me from the beginning. But I said to myself, no. I said, money does not lower my position as a man. All I need is to create a balance. I remember that I met a friend of mine who also told me that one of the reasons why his wife submits to him is that he controls the cash, that he has prospered and he was a very wealthy man. He said he uses his cash very well and his wife submits to him. Now look at me there, a struggling pastor trying to pioneer a church. It wasn't easy at all. But I made up my mind, that look, one thing for sure, two things for certain, I'm not going to contest with my wife for her wealth. One of the problems that come to the home is when the man is not earning and he now sits down there and is trying to make the wife, to bring all her cash, and he sits there like the big boss, trying to dictate how the cash should be spent. The first thing I did was I said to myself, no matter how much my wife makes, I will not put my eyes on her cash. She is to be my helper and to contribute willingly. Anytime there is a need in the house and she can contribute, I will not say no. But for me to place a demand on her, I was not ready to do that. So that's the first thing I did. The second thing I did also was to trust God as a man to prosper. I remember one of the days I decided to go and get a farm. I got a farm, and then my wife never knew about that. I went and got a farm, and I would leave the house early in the morning and come back in the evening. She thought I was fasting and praying as a pastor. But I would go to that farm. I planted beans, I planted corn, I planted a lot of things, and I would hide the blisters on my hands so that she would not see it. Now, my wife only knew what was going on during the harvest. I harvested a lot of things and I took her there and she saw my effort. And from that moment, she knew that if I make up my mind, I will be able to prosper. Now, the imbalance was gradually, was a problem from the beginning. But with time, I was not looking at her cash. If she contributes to the family, I'm okay by that, and I praise her for her contributions. But I did not allow her financial resources to make me feel less than a man, because, manhood has nothing to do with cash. It has to do with your character and your personality and your ability to keep forging ahead. So I kept building myself up, and years later, the tables turned. Today, to the glory of God, I am more of the breadwinner, taking care of my family, taking care of my wife. Now, it is not like that in many homes, and I know that that has brought a lot of problems. For instance, I have seen women that earn more than their husbands, and the husbands could not be able to take that. And after some time, the women too are not able to manage their husbands because they begin to look down on their husbands, and it brings a lot of problems. Many of them are divorced right now, And I've also seen, the situation of women also that talk too much. A friend of mine says that a woman speaks 45,000 words and the man only speaks 12,500 words. So women talk too much, and because of that, some men are not excited. That's why a lot of men don't carry their wives out, either for parties or for meetings, for any social gathering, because she tries to out-talk her man. So, but as I was going on as a pastor, I made some research in the Bible, and I found out certain things that helped my family. One of the things I discovered was the symbols. When God created the earth, he created the sun, the moon, and the stars. And the scripture says that the sun to rule by day and the moon to rule the night, and the stars also. So as I was reading the scriptures, one of the things that touched me was the dream that Joseph had, the second dream most especially. He said that he dreamt another dream, and the sun and the moon and the 11 stars were bowing down to him. Now he went and told his brothers, but his father also heard it. And when the father heard it, the father gave an interpretation. He said, "Do you mean that your mother and I and your brothers will bow down to you?" By that interpretation that he gave in the scriptures, he was able to give us the symbols. The symbol of the man is the sun, and the symbol of the woman is the moon, and the symbol of the children are the stars. So based on that, I decided that, okay, if that is the case, then let my wife allow me to rule in the day. When we are in an occasion, for instance, she should allow me to be the head. She should just discipline herself to be silent and to be quiet and not to over project herself. It wasn't easy for her from the beginning, because she's the type she was an extrovert and I happen to be an introvert. So she likes projecting herself. She's this kind of woman that if there is a wedding, she wants to be the bride. If there is a funeral, she wants to be the corpse. She is just all over the place. So how do you handle that kind of woman? But I remembered mentioning this. I said, see, I am the man and my symbol is the sun. So no matter the matter, you don't correct me in public. Don't try to do that. What you do in public is relax and let me be the man. Let the sun shine in the day. And then in the night, you are the moon. You can now be able to shine. But in the day, where my friends are, where I'm trying to, be the man, don't overboss me. Don't overstress me. And don't project yourself like that. It might not be easy for you, but try and, control yourself. So I discussed that with my wife, and she tried over the years. Today, a lot of changes have taken place in our home. She shows me respect openly. Sometimes when referring to me, she will say sir, or she will say daddy. There are many other names that she uses. That also has balanced her, so that the finances that she was having did not become a problem. Now, after that, I was able to counsel with another family where they were having the same issues. The wife was, made certain cash, and the man was the type that says, no, the money must come to me. You must submit to me. You must bring your cash to me. And he said that was what the Bible said. That is not exactly what the Bible says. Your wife is your helpmate. She's to help you. But you are the man to do the job. You are the man to take care of the family, but she is to help you. So she's there to assist you, but that does not mean that you have to boss her around, and anytime she has money, you begin to contest it. Now, I had this family that were having this kind of challenge, and I met the woman, and I discovered, after discussing with the man for some time, I discovered that the woman will have issues because she talks a lot, and then two, also, she's trying to be prominent, and the man never really liked that idea, and the man wants control over the finances, you see. So, but I explained to her, I said, see, these are the symbols. The man is the sun. Allow him to shine in the day. Never speak out, talk him in the day. Never make him look stupid in the presence of his friends. Try to project him very well. It might take you some time, but with practice, you can do that. Then in the night, you are the one to rule. You know, you want to discuss with him, wait in the night. If a woman can control the night, in the day, I told her, I said, in the night, put words in his mouth. You know, take care of him. Make sure that the room is cozy. Make sure that the bed is fine. Make sure that there are perfumes and everything there, so that the man is now at home to relax. That is the time to talk to him. I told her, I said, talk to your man in the night. And by the time you finish talking in the night, in the day, you will see the man executing exactly some of the things that you have mentioned, and there will be no problems. Well, to cut a long story short, this woman agreed and decided to do that, you know. She would talk to the husband in the night and present her case. And unconsciously, she found out that during the day, the man was executing some of her desires, and that was how there was a balance in that home. Well, my friends, no matter your career, I mean, a woman should not lower her career because she's excelling in one aspect or the other, either financially or in government or in business. A woman should not lower than her standards. The man himself should be able to rise up to the occasion, but with proper understanding among the two of them, these matters can be discussed, and she could still be a star and keep her home, you know. So instead of the Oscar curse, it is now the Oscar gift. Let your wife's talent and whatever she is be a blessing to the family and not a curse. Well, I hope and pray that this little sharing will be able to put a lot of things into perspective and help our, you know, career ladies who are making it out there to still keep a good home. My friend, you that is a man, please never see it as a problem, because whatever it is, you are still a man. So just be sure of who you are and give it what it takes, and the equation will be balanced. I want to pray for families that are passing through this kind of challenges, that God's wisdom will come to your home and balance the equation in such a way that the blessings of the Lord in your homes and in your families and your marriages will not serve to be a problem. Rather, it will be something to thank God for, and also something to use to build your homes. Well, until I see you in the next video, remember to subscribe to my channel. Click and share with your friends. Bye.